Well, hey guys, John Williams here with Airbnb. I did want to just start this off and just say, I'm starting, vacation rental business, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the potential there is. So the reason I got into it is I've always been a fan or love, being in real estate, and there was kind of certain circumstances that weren't kind of adding up for me in other avenues of real estate, and I came across this this method, and with it being a lower upfront cost with a great return or potential return, that's really what kind of intrigued me. So as I said, first one within the last couple months, really less than 2 months still, and funny thing is, within just a couple of hours of obtaining the property and the agreement that I had with the owner, because I am doing what's called a rental arbitrage situation where I'm partnering up really with the owner or leasing it out, renting it out myself, and then being the business operator, which I'll go in more details in a later video or whatnot. But yeah, within a couple hours of obtaining that agreement with the owner, I was able to. I noticed a booking already, and I took pictures of the property, of the home. There was no furniture in there, and to my surprise, somebody booked it. And of course, I was suspicious about it and very cautious about it, asking some questions. But as time went on, it was more and more legit, and and then I ended up having a good experience with the first guest and whatnot. So, looking back already within a couple months, I've started the first thing I want to, mention, or the main point I want to get across is, first make the step, take action. If it's something, it's a burning desire in your heart to do, take action, get a plan. Of course, I think a lot of times people misstep really having a plan, and I had a plan, and I've still made missteps using that plan. The biggest misstep, I would say, and this is really, I'm going to close off with this point, is don't kind of hold back or go cheap. Don't, when you go and furnish these homes, these gurus out here are talking about, oh, you can start an Airbnb for like $1,000 or a couple $1,000. Get out of here with all that. Yeah, you can if you want to not make any money. If you want to, have a little studio home and wait, 2 years before you generate, profit from. Yeah, sure, you could start anything up with less than, a couple $1,000, but it's the return that you're looking for, and it's the return that you're wanting. With having a 3-bedroom, which is what I have, it took a lot more money than a couple thousand, and it took more than what I initially budgeted for. I think I budgeted for about $7,000. Ended up getting to about $9,000. So you really want to have $8,000 to $10,000 for for something of this size in a 3-bedroom. And so I was going through purchases and products and whatnot, and I was trying to nickel and dime. So just don't do that. If the one thing from furnishing that I should have done is, from the start, is just go to a rent-a-center. Like, I've never done rent-a-center furniture before, but here's the thing. If you are like hesitant and you're worried that something's not going to go as planned or go better than expected, and don't expect you're going to get a return like these gurus say. You're going to get a return in 30 days, 60 days, and I mean, certain circumstances and certain locations, yes. But where most of us are at, and most of us are thinking, we're thinking we can just go anywhere, and get this big profit automatically. I think it can be done in a majority of places if it's if it's done right and whatnot. And time will tell, even with the one I'm in. But it takes more than just throwing it out there, putting a listing up, and it's just hoping and expecting people to book it. Now, I was fortunate; I got a booking within a couple hours with no furniture. But then time went on; it didn't go that well the next couple of weeks. So, I mean, it's not like people are just waiting in line, so to speak. I mean, there's other people doing this too, so you have to factor that in. But again, the main thing I want to get across is to go all in. If you're going to furnish it, do it right. Don't nickel and dime. Don't try to, save a buck here and there. And if you're hesitant, just do the Rent-A-Center thing, because if it doesn't work out, if it's not meeting what you expected it to be, you can back out of it. 30 days later, no, it's not for me. Here's your furniture back. And you didn't lose much, if any, or if anything, at the end of the month. So go all in, take action, and go all in. The main thing that I wanted to get across today. So thank you for joining me on my first video of this on the channel. I'll have more insight and perspective of the journey and some of the other missteps, some of the good and the bad, and the things I'm still learning through this process for future videos on the channel. Thanks so much. Peace.